Hey, it's Clay, and I've got some more Battlefield 3 for you guys today. Today I'm playing Rush on Davamon Peak, which is a pretty sweet map. Not one I have a ton of time into, but I really like it. It kind of, I find it to be a bit more of a middle ground between, a map like Operation Metro that's very close quarters, few flank routes, and, some of the really big maps that are a lot more ideal for Conquest. I think Davamon Peak is kind of as it settles into a nice balance in between. Because you do have flank routes, you have the lines of sight and the traffic patterns are really altered by the verticalness of the map, because you have these huge steep cliffs and you have a lot of vertical drop between the attacker and the defenders, and so that really creates for some interesting traffic patterns. But then at the same time, like, there are a lot of medium to close range battles. It's not all long range, it's not all long distances. So I really like the pace of this map. And using the SP98 and the G18 suppressed as my go-to aggressive recon kit, the SP98 with a hollow scope is just perfect. Straight pull bolt. It really is my go-to recon. It's my favorite sniper. You develop a comfort level with it. So I had a lot of fun in this game. It was definitely a good match. But what I really wanted to talk about today is Battlefield 3 Premium. Now, there's been a ton of buzz in the community with all the new stuff DICE and EA have released for Battlefield 3. You've got the Premium service, which was only announced within the last couple of weeks and then just recently released. You also have the new patch, which made some really big changes in suppression, removing the dark glitch, and rebalancing some other weapons. And you also have the new assignments that have come out with the upcoming Close Quarters DLC. So people are already unlocking the AUG, the SCAR, the ACWR, the list goes on. And, so I wanted to throw my hat into the mix as to where I stand on Battlefield 3 Premium and give my reasons for why I am not going to be buying Battlefield 3 Premium. Now, the disclaimer, I do not think that these reasons can apply to everyone. I'm not trying to say that everyone should not buy Battlefield 3 Premium, but this is just where I've come to and why I am not going to get it. Now, to start things off, I'm excited about the new DLC. I'm excited about, it kind of brings some spice, some freshness to Battlefield 3. I've been playing more. The servers, you can already, if you just look at the servers themselves, they're really full. I saw a server today that there's a 64-man Conquest Operation Metro server that had 9 guys standing in the queue. That's just insane. So there's a huge buzz in the community of Battlefield 3, which is good. I think DLC does a good job with that. And the Premium service, I'm assuming, has a big part in that, because guys are trying to unlock the new weapons and the new assignments. But for me, I caution where DICE and EA are going with this Premium service, and I don't think that this is something that I'm going to pursue because, number one, putting $50 down right now for the DLC, when I look at what Premium has to offer, the biggest thing is that it's $10 less for all the DLC. So if it's $15 per DLC, there's 4 DLCs, that's $60, whereas it's $50 for the initial Premium service. So you're saving yourself $10. I feel like that is the biggest benefit. And the other things that Premium provides with the advanced early access, the weapon camos, the dog tags, I feel like all those things are just kind of fluff. They're just kind of cool extras. But I feel like the true heart of it is the saving money on DLC. At least when I watch videos of people saying why they're excited about Premium, it's because you can save money. But I think that is misleading logic, and I think that is not necessarily a safe argument for why you should buy Premium, because I don't think that any of us can truly say with 100% confidence that we are going to be as excited about Battlefield 3 in a year as we are right now. I think that DICE and EA, by releasing this Premium service, is almost preying on the current excitement and buzz around the game to get you to put the money down up front and marry you to this game for a very long extended period of time, when there is a likelihood, I would say a strong likelihood, that a lot of people are not going to play Battlefield 3 all the way throughout the lifespan of the DLC. And, what if there is a DLC or 2 or 3 that you don't care for? And what are you going to do? You're already married to it. So when Armored Kill comes out, what if that kind of flops? And what if it turns out that, you know, they really did not get the recipe right for Battlefield? You know, what, you're already married, you've already put your money down, and you're not getting that value out of it that you thought you were. So for me, it makes a lot more sense to wait to take each DLC release in a case-by-case basis and to decide for myself, what do I like, what do I not like. You know, I'm excited about Close Quarters, and I'm just going to say it, there's a really high chance I'm going to get it. I really like Metro, I like the Close Quarters maps, I like the gun-on-gun action, I like fast-paced gameplay, and that's what Close Quarters is going to be about. But, you know, so for Armored Kill, maybe I am not a huge fan, or maybe the endgame is kind of weird and flops. I know there were people in Battlefield Bad Company 2 that didn't really care for the Vietnam stuff. So, I just don't feel like we can say with certainty that we're going to continue to play the game, that we're actually going to get the value out of all the DLC that we think we are by putting all the money down up front. And that risk, that gamble, is not one that I'm willing to take. You know, and on the other side, there are just certain things about this whole concept of a, you know, paid for premium elite, whatever you want to call it, type service that just kind of irk me. I definitely get the feeling that DICE and EA is trying to kind of money grab, or kind of, you know, they're almost, like I said with that sentiment before, they're almost abusing their loyal customer base to get money out of them that they're almost abusing or exposing or taking advantage of us. And I don't think that is good. I don't want to support that. Because really, when you look at the track record that DICE have had so far in Battlefield 3, I love this game. It has been great, but it has not been perfect. There have been elements of Battlefield 3 that have been really obnoxious. I mean, the use sets, the dart, the unlimited grenades, and I mean, the list goes on and on. There are a host of issues that this game has had that have really hurt gameplay, that have really made it annoying. And, you know, I'm almost can say with certainty that there's going to be a new glitch. There's going to be whatever the next dark glitch is going to be. It's going to surface within the next week or month. You know, and what's that going to happen? Is DICE going to wait till Armored Kill to release a patch for that? I mean, that kind of track record just really bothers me. I want to see DICE and EA patching their game quickly. I don't want them to wait for us to pay to get a patch. I mean, I want this to be fair. I want DICE and EA to be held accountable. So I'm going to make them earn their money. I'm going to pay each DLC what I think it's worth. And I'm going to wait to see the reviews. I'm going to wait to see how the community responds. Because that is how I feel like I'm going to get the most value out of it. But that's my time. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if you guys are getting Battlefield 3 Premium or what your thoughts are. And I'll see you later.